Make all of your skeletons appear. This is real life.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Charlie Quinn here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Charlene. Call me Charles for short, or Charlie Quinn as my YouTube name is. Today we're gonna be reacting to and reading Reddit stories, specifically Am I the Asshole? Let's find out. I saw a lot of people do this on YouTube and TikTok, and I just wanted to join in. So, by the way, I don't ever go on Reddit, so this is gonna be really interesting. I'm going to do wedding themed stories because I came across one that I'm gonna read to you guys, and the title is very interesting. So yeah, let's see what this is about. By the way, I will be linking all the stories in the description box below if you want to read it for yourself and read along, but let's do this. By the way, if there is a lot of noise when I move my mic around, don't get the lavalier wireless mics from TikTok. It's once it dies the first time and you start to recharge it, it's a bit weird. Story number 1. Am I the asshole for wearing my wedding dress to someone else's wedding? Assuming right off the bat, yes. Please read the whole story before jumping to conclusions. I already jumped to conclusions, honey. I, 20, female, married my husband 2 years ago. We aren't rich and don't care that much about weddings, so I wore my prom dress to my wedding. It's not a super fancy dress or anything. It's basically a long sequin dress in deep dark blue with one sleeve. Okay, so there's a reference photo of the dress, so I'll just put the picture up on the screen for you guys to see it. My friend Sierra, 22, female, was attending my wedding. Since the wedding, I wore it on a few occasions because it's basically the only one fancy dress I own. I understand that. Recently, Sierra was getting married and I was obviously invited. The wedding color scheme was dark blue and she requested fancy attire, so I thought my dark blue dress would be fine. It's not white and it's not even remotely close to a wedding dress. I also didn't feel like wasting money on another fancy dress that I wouldn't ever wear again, especially since we aren't rich. So I showed up at her wedding in my dark blue sequin dress. It wasn't standing out or anything. Most of the guests were wearing even more fancier dresses. However, when Sierra saw me, she lost it. Yeah, you're not the asshole right off the bat. Let's just pretend I didn't jump to conclusions in the beginning anyways. She yelled at me in front of all the guests, in front of her husband and my husband, saying that what I did was horrible and that no one shows up at a wedding in a wedding dress. I tried to reason with her, saying that the dress isn't a wedding dress, it's the only fancy piece of clothing I own. I wore it to multiple occasions before and after my wedding. She didn't listen and kept yelling at me to the point her bridesmaids and her husband started trying to calm her down. She also said a bunch of unsavory names to me. I was very upset with the drama and decided to leave with my husband. Then I started getting texts from Sierra, who blamed me for upstaging her on her wedding day, for driving a wedge between her and her husband since he said that she overacted massively and upset her friend over a dress. I decided to ignore them because I think she is being unreasonable. But part of me thinks that I was an AH because, what does that mean? Oh, an a-hole, right? Because I wore the dress to my own wedding. Am I the asshole? If that's really your friend, she should have known that that's the only fancy dress that you own that you wear to a lot of occasions. That's number 1. Number 2, the literal color scheme is blue and fancy attire. You have a blue dress that is fancy attire. It's not white, okay? The bride is wearing the white wedding dress. And like you said, it's a prom dress. It's not specifically a wedding dress. Let me look at this dress real quick because I didn't know. I didn't see it. That's not a wedding dress. That's a party dress. That is a prom dress. That is not a wedding dress. That is something you wear to a party. That is, your friend is just jealous of you. Straight up, she's jealous of you. Like, I get it. You wear it to your wedding, but it's not a wedding dress. It's literally something you would wear to a regular party. Like a birthday party or wedding party or parties in general, like occasions to dress up in. Like, that's nothing. Your friend is insane. Cut her off. What the heck? Yeah, you're not the asshole, hun. She is. She's just jealous. Alright, story number 2. Am I the asshole for wanting a child-free wedding? I'm just gonna make assumptions based on titles first and then see how the story goes. Right off the bat, you're not the asshole, but people are saying you're the asshole. So let's see the story behind this. I, 22, female, am getting married soon. Since my fiance and I are child-free and because we plan to have alcohol at our wedding, we decided to have a child-free wedding at the age cutoff at 21. Okay, that's the first evidence right there. This requirement so far has gone over well with most of our invites. Most of our invites don't even have kids anyway, so it doesn't make a difference for them. I do have one friend, Mel, 20, female, that to exclude from the wedding after realizing that pretty much everyone else from the same social circle had been invited except her. She confronted me and demanded to know why she wasn't invited. I tried to explain that this wasn't personal and that I just didn't want to have to worry about underage drinking going on under my nose on my wedding day. But Mel kept accusing me of being a bad friend. She argued that since we had drank together before, it shouldn't have been such a big deal. I told her that it was different since we were both underage at the time. I was 20, she was 18, 19-ish when we started drinking together. Now as an adult, I feel like I have a responsibility to prevent underage drinking, and as the bride, I feel like I have the right to have a child-free wedding. Mel is unconvinced that and keeps talking bad about me behind my back to our mutual friends and making snarky comments about me feeling superior. I don't see why she can't just relax and let me have my wedding day the way I like. So Reddit, am I the asshole? Basically, you want guests to be 21 and over. Yeah, no, you are definitely the asshole. Well, first red flag, I guess, is that she's 22 and she's putting the age cutoff at 21. So she's young herself. Get not wanting children at your wedding because you don't want them like messing up your photos, messing up your dance, if you want to get filmed, all that stuff, and the crying. I get that. I feel like if you made it clear in the invites that for those who do have children, if they're like under the age of, I don't know, 8 years old, 9 years old, that they should not be coming because you don't want them ruin pictures, videos, all that stuff. But I feel like preteen ages, or they have sense. They're not gonna go up like toddlers and go on the stage as you're dancing, you underage drink too. Yeah, listen, it's a wedding, all right? The parents should have it under control for their kids. If they don't, they don't. That's not your responsibility. That's on the parents. So I feel like you are the asshole for just putting the age limit at 21 and over, because teenagers, preteens, I'm sure they can handle themselves at weddings and parties. They're probably going to be bored and want to go home anyways. So yeah, I'm going to say yeah, you are. All right, so this is the last story and it's a bit long. So grab your popcorn because this is an interesting title. Am I the asshole for uninviting my best friend for my wedding because she kept telling people she dated my fiance first? Izzy, 27 female, and I, 26 female, have been friends since we were born. We were practically raised together. We were closer in college, but after that, we have been drifting apart a little, but I still had a strong bond with her up until recently. She had been there for me a lot, and I have too, so it's tough, the situation. After college, when Izzy was like 23, she went on a few dates with Jake, my fiance, and then told him she wasn't interested in anything serious. Even though I was her best friend, I didn't really know Jake because she used to get asked out a lot. Only a few turned serious. So I knew about her boyfriends, but not necessarily her dates. Almost a year after that, I moved in with Izzy, and so we got close again. It was after that I met Jake. We quickly became good friends. I used to talk about him to Izzy a lot. It's when I showed her his picture that she recognized him and told me about her dates with him. Friendships were more important to me than any guy back then, so I asked her if it was okay to date him because I liked him a lot. She said she had no problem and joked about it ever turning into a relationship, which I took as a joke. Jake and I became serious very quick. He is my soulmate by then, though. Izzy and I lost touch a bit since I moved in with Jake, and work became more of a priority. Right until I got engaged, she used to still joke about to both me and Jake that she didn't think we would be this into each other. And at that time, I saw it as funny because Jake is the opposite of me. After I got engaged, she became very weird. She was very shocked and would not believe it. Then later, she used to tell me I'm too young to get married, and if I'm sure, but I saw this as just a concern. Although she agreed to be my maid of honor along with my sister. Afterwards, I posted on my Instagram about our engagement. People were posting and congratulating us. Congratulations. But Izzy just captioned it saying, "You better mention me in your vows because he was into me first." Ha ha ha. Okay. Jake felt very uncomfortable and so did I, but I defended her saying that it's just Izzy. She jokes around a lot, but I still let her know that it was a bit uncomfortable and she said she was just joking. After Christmas, we hosted a dinner party, and that day Izzy just kept telling all the friends and family gathered that Jake dated her first. She let me have him, stuff like that. Even after telling her it was not okay, she joked around. Later, I told her that she was crossing my boundaries and that it was not okay. To which she said I was overreacting. In the end, I told her to not attend my wedding at all. I have been overthinking a lot after that. Right now, people who know about this are just choosing sides based on who they know more. I'm worried I'm ruining my lifelong friendship when I'm not even right. If to her it was really just a joke and I'm not being understanding, but she is just not being supportive or positive, which I think is unfair. I'm confused. Am I the asshole? I was on when I experienced what I experienced with a former friend of mine. I took my responsibility on my part and I didn't say my true feelings and how I felt until like a month later. But I think you're not the asshole because Izzy waited till you guys got engaged. Just because you go on dates with somebody doesn't mean you're boyfriend and girlfriend, doesn't mean you're exclusive. All right, part of me is like, why, once you found out that Izzy had went on dates with them, why would you continue to date him? However, she did say she was okay with it. However, if she really wasn't okay with it based on this, she was not. She should have just been upfront about it, or at least after a little while, be honest about her feelings and how she was jealous or just not okay with it. She just waited till you guys got engaged, and that went on too long. She waited too long to fess. I don't think you're the asshole. I do think it's a red flag to continue dating someone who your friend go on dates with. I feel like you're both in the wrong, but I understand your perspective, and I'm gonna say you're not the asshole in this situation. Oh, someone commented, it's one thing to make awkward jokes, it's another to make awkward jokes constantly. Okay, that's true. Yeah, it's fine to make jokes, but then when you're telling everyone, oh, I dated him first, he dated me first, blah blah blah, telling everybody, all the friends and family, bro, no, red flag, out. I would uninvite her too, to be honest. Izzy knew what she was doing. You literally communicated your feelings to her, how you felt uncomfortable and everything. That's not okay. She didn't. She just made jokes. She didn't communicate at all. So, not even once, but she was just making jokes constantly. So I'm gonna say you're not the asshole here. Alright, guys, so that was my reaction and read time to Am I the Asshole stories on Reddit. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below links to more Reddit stories you want me to react to and share with you guys. You comment below what you think and what your thoughts are on these 3 stories. Are they the asshole or not? I will link all the stories in the description box below, so you can go ahead and read it for yourself. Guys, so hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload once a week, every week for the rest of the year. I'm gonna try my best. Okay, I'm trying. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. And again, if you have any stories you want me to read on my channel from Reddit, link it down below and I will do so. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!